Hey, hey, good morning, friends. Good morning and happy Wednesday, and welcome back to our VA Mastery Series. I am Jodi Marvin, your host of this series, and I'm so excited to be here today. All right, and as you're rolling in, say hello. Let me know that you're here. Where are you watching from? I'm in Central New York, here in my home office, and I'd love to know that you're here with me live. All right, where are all of my aspiring VAs out there? All right, because we have another great episode for you today. All right. So if you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. If you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Hello, good morning. I see you. Good morning. It's great to have you here. We have another great episode for everyone today, and I'm actually experimenting here to see if I'm trying to go live in a couple different places here to see if it goes on my personal wall, because I'm trying some new things. We have some new things happening in the Facebook group world, and I'm just trying to make some adjustments for the near future and see how it goes. All right, so I see some of you rolling in here. I'm also live on Instagram today. All right, so if you're over on Instagram, say hello. All right, awesome. So we're going to get right into it. So in today's episode, good morning to you. Good morning. So glad that you're here. So in today's episode, I'm really, really excited to share the 3 steps that I took in my personal journey to take my VA business to the next level. So whether you're just starting out or maybe you're looking to grow, the insights today are going to be really invaluable. Now, some of you may not care about growing, and you're perfectly fine with being an independent VA with maybe 1 or 2 clients. And you really aren't interested in scaling, and that's awesome too, because these tips will apply to all levels and all types of VAs. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get right into it. So these are the 3 things that I did to take my business to the next level, and these are the 3 things that you can do as well. The first one is systematizing your workflow. Now, we all know that efficiency is key, right? Especially as a VA, and especially for scaling your business. So what you want to do is you just want to start by systematizing. That's a big word, right? Systematizing your workflow. What the heck does that even mean, right? What this means is just creating standard procedures for common tasks. What do you do over and over and over again, right? So what you can do is just identify one task that you do regularly, and all you do is you just write down a step-by-step process for it. It's that simple, right? So systematizing your workflow, that's all it is. Just writing down the process. Now, this could be anything. It could be client onboarding, or managing emails, any kind of system that you do over and over. And so over time, what would be happening is that you would be building a complete operations manual for your business. How cool is that? And it's not overwhelming. It's something that you can just do, as you go, right? Just build it step by step. So now, believe me, you would thank yourself later, right? Especially if you grow your team later on down the road, you can use these processes and this documentation in your training. All right. So number 2, what is the number 2 thing that you can do to take your VA business to the next level? Well, it's all about mastering the art of delegation. Now, this one can really kind of be a tough one, because I know for me, sometimes I just want to do all the things myself, right? Because you have a certain way that you want to do them. You have all these things in your head that you can't get out of your head. That's why documentation is important. But, delegating effectively can really transform your business. So what you can do is just begin by listing tasks that really aren't necessary, right? That for you to do, they're necessary for the business, but they don't necessarily need your personal touch, right? So what you can do is just start by doing one thing, one actionable step. Just choose one task this week to outsource. Now, this could be something like, I don't know, graphic design work for your social media, or maybe data entry tasks, right? So, think about that. We're live, everyone. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. I see all of you. It's great to have you all here. All right. So I'm hoping that I'm going live in all the places, and I am going to actually go check that real quick. Yeah. Oh, I don't see that. So I'm going to go edit my audience over here. I'm going to say public. See what happens. All right. Thank you, Raga, for letting me know that you didn't see the stream over on my personal wall. So I think I just changed the settings on there. I don't know. I don't think you can stream to 2 different places on Facebook at once, but this is my experimentation today because, we're trying some new things out. So thank you for bearing with me on that. And Rega, take another peek on my personal wall and tell me if you see that coming through now. For some reason, it's locked, maybe because I'm trying to stream into 2 places at once, but, let me know. Let me know how that goes. All right. Check it over here on Instagram. Good morning on Instagram. Great to see everyone here. All right. So what did we just talk about? We talked about systematizing your workflow. Then we just talked about mastering the art of delegation, right? Which can be a tough one, right? Delegating to people, it can be hard sometimes, but it's super important in the process. All right, let me check with Raga again. It's on my wall now. Okay, I see. So I think I just had to go change a setting. So I think that's something that you manually have to do. Good morning. I see that you're live here. Great. As you guys are rolling in, say hello. How the heck are you today? Happy Wednesday. Yes, today is actually episode 3 in the series. I can't believe it. It's going by super fast. And I have a lot more great episodes coming our way here. All right. So now I'm going to give you tip number 3 for really leveling up your VA business. All right. And this is for all those aspiring VAs out there. Maybe you're a VA who you have 1 or 2 clients and, you want to, maybe you're capped or for whatever reason, you just want to grow your business, you want to scale. Then these are 3 tips that I'm giving today on how I took my business to the next level. So tip number 3 is continuous learning and adaptation. Yeah. So, the VA industry is really dynamic, right? And so continuous learning is so important. And I really can't stress this enough. And, you may be saying to yourself, well, how the heck am I going to find time to stay updated on new tools and industry trends, right? Especially when I'm doing all the things, especially if you are a solopreneur and you're a VA who takes on a few clients and you're doing all the things yourself, right? And you're trying to kind of get out of that cycle. Well, I hear you, but guess what? Tips number 1 and number 2 that we just talked about are their tip number 1 and number 2 for a reason, right? So systematizing and delegating will really truly help you with this, with tip number 3. But also just starting small and maybe with one simple process, like subscribe to a VA related blog series or podcast, and really dedicate some time each week to learning something new. And this could be a new software skill or maybe some insights into efficient business strategies. But you can take your pick, right? But the important part is just subscribe to one for now and just soak it in. All righty. Okay, very good. So today we're talking about the 3 things that you can do to level up your VA business. And I'm actually going to wrap things up now. We're making it short and sweet today. But so as we wrap things up today, on today's episode about taking your VA business to the next level, let's just summarize the key actionable steps. All right. So number 1 is systematizing your workflow. Start with something like your email management. Try documenting your process, create some email response templates, and set a schedule for handling your emails. And really aim to refine this system over the next week. Number 2 is mastering the art of delegation. Choose a task like graphic design or bookkeeping or data entry or something that really doesn't need your personal touch, right? And what you can do, and how the heck am I going to find somebody, right? I'm a solopreneur. I'm a VA that I'm busy doing all the things for other people. How am I going to find someone to actually take on these who am I going to delegate it to, right? So what you can do is you can try using platforms like there's Upwork, there's Fiverr, or guess what? There are fellow VAs. That's why networking is so important to collaborate and, to lean on one another, right? So go, try to find a VA Facebook group that you can find a fellow VA who can help you out, right? So just find a freelancer, doesn't really matter where you find them, and just start with a small project to assess their work, all right? And number 3 is continuous learning and adaptation. This is so important. So what you can do to get started with a continuous learning, if you feel like you don't have any more time in your day, is just pick a trending skill that's relevant to your VA services. Maybe you can enroll in an online course, especially if it's self-paced, and then you can kind of do it, as time allows, and do your time blockings and really make sure that you're using your calendar so that you can find or pick the time. You choose the time to work on this, and just dedicate some time each day to this learning. and really share your learning journey with your network to stay accountable, right? So it's easy to, not do the things when you're not accountable. So finding maybe an accountability partner, that's really helpful too, right? So by implementing these 3 steps, you're not just working in your business, you're actually working on your business and setting it up for growth and success. So I hope this was super helpful, and I would love to hear from you. What action from today's session will you take first? Because I would love to know. All righty. So that wraps it up for today. I do have one announcement. I have something really, really fun and exciting that I am hosting, and it's coming up very soon. And it's called the Virtual Assistant 5-Day Fast Track starting on April 1st. And I really want you to imagine stepping into a new life built on your terms. Now, there are certain steps that I took to go from being overwhelmed and stressed out and feeling like there was never enough time and, like craving more time with my little ones and kind of just plain unhappy on the inside, to creating a VA business from home that I absolutely love. And you know what? I would never go back, right? I really love working from home. I love what I do. And when I really mastered all the strategies needed to launch my VA business, I was able to create a sustainable, a viable, a profitable, and a lucrative business right from the comfort of my home. And I want to share with you exactly what I did. So if you're, if you'd like more information on that upcoming workshop, just drop workshop in the comments and my team will get you more info on that. All right. And that'll be coming through the feeds and all the things on social very, very soon. So, all right. So that wraps it up for today. I hope those 3 tips were helpful in, really leveling up your VA business. So I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, which is going to be next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and even maybe in the workshop on April 1st. It starts April 1st, and it's going to be 5 days, 5 intensive days of the workshop. So where we're going to continue to unlock the power of your VA career. All right. So until next time, I will see you all in the community and in the Facebook world. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.